If you're constantly fixated on the outcome and you find yourself overthinking every single situation before it happens, maybe you're thinking and playing out all the scenarios in your head, that may be an example of anxiety that you're feeling because you think that the more that you can expect every single outcome, the more safe that you feel. So you've developed it as a coping mechanism of realizing, like, oh, if I can imagine and think about and consider every single possible outcome of why this happened or why this might go this way, whether it's past or future, you feel safer because you've learned as a coping mechanism, like, oh, if I can predict the outcome, then I can be safe. And the reality is that we have no idea how anything will play out in this life. Like, everything is unpredictable. We cannot control anything outside of ourselves. And a lot of people tend to feel dominated by their mind because they think, oh, I just have to think about every single situation and maybe I'll feel better because maybe when it actually happens, I won't be surprised. So I can keep my expectations low and I can consider every single outcome. But the reality is then you are trapped and you are run by your mind because you are constantly running these thoughts in your head that you cannot feel any sense of peace because you're constantly worried about what might happen if this happens or this happens or this happens. And the true freedom lies in trusting and recognizing that whatever happens will happen. It might not be what you consider, even if you think you've considered for like hours and days and months or whatever of what could have happened, still, that might not even happen. And the reality is you set yourself free when you recognize that no matter what happens, you will be okay. And even if you will experience some hurt or some sadness or some pain, which is inevitable, I hate to tell you this, but it's inevitable because you are human, and to be human is to feel the full spectrum of emotions. Even if you want to press it down or shove it away or think that overthinking every situation will protect you from it, I'm sorry to say that it won't. And the actual way that you can teach yourself that it is safe to move forward, that it is safe to be in the present moment instead of spiraling over the past or the future, is to recognize that no matter what happens, you will be okay. Because if you reflect back onto past things that have happened in your life too, you might have experienced deep pain or sadness or hardship in your life, but every time you were okay in the end. And if you're going through a really hard moment in your life right now, I'm not here to minimize your pain. Your pain and your feelings are so valid and they are meant to be felt fully and you're allowed to feel them, to process them and let them pass. But true freedom does not lie in trying to predict and overthink every single outcome or every single situation or everyone's actions around you. The true freedom lies in knowing that what will happen in this life, relinquishing, surrendering control of the outcome, because the outcome is not what you can control, but you can instead turn inwards and recognize that no matter what happens, you have built up the resilience through your life. All the past events, the past hardships, the past difficulties you've gone through, you have been okay. You have climbed, you have gotten through them, and you have gotten to where you are today. In the future, it's the same thing. No matter what happens, even if you can't control the outcome, which you can't and which you can't predict, it should be actually freeing when you recognize that no matter what happens, life will happen as it's meant to. And all you can do is be there for yourself and recognize that you are strong enough to make it through whatever you're experiencing. You've got this, I promise. Set yourself free by recognizing that the freedom doesn't come in predicting the outcome or overthinking or putting more of your thoughts or worries or thinking mind around the situation. The freedom comes in letting go and recognizing that things will happen as they are meant to, and all you can do is turn inwards and know that you've got this, that you are strong, and you can get through it.